Hello! So I'm applying for the Disney College program, Spring 2016. I'm currently waiting for my phone interview. It was set for 11:30. It's actually 11:42, I believe. So it's a little late, but you set aside a good amount of time for this interview just in case something like this happens. I studied a lot for this. I'm super nervous, super excited. Waiting is honestly, it's just really nerve-wracking, so I'm like, sorry if I'm like staring at my phone the whole time. I'm getting hot. I'm like cold, but I'm hot because I'm nervous, but whatever. I have a lot of notes around me just in case I get stuck or I want to make sure I know what I'm gonna say, but don't read it how you wrote it because you don't want to sound like a robot, because, yeah, you don't want to sound like a robot. Smile the whole time. Those are my tips. Make sure you study, watch videos. I watch. Hello, this is Cassandra. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yes, it's a perfect time to talk. Okay, that sounds good. Okay, sounds perfect. That's correct. I am not. That's correct. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I'm currently living with a roommate on campus, and we have quad mates, so I live with multiple people as well. Yes, I'm very familiar with it. I do have ear piercings. I have the normal one, and then I have three right after it, so four in total. But I'm definitely willing to take those out. And I do have tattoos. Okay, yeah, definitely. I do have a few tattoos, but they are all covered up with clothing, so that wouldn't be a problem. Yes, you can. Let's see, one, two, four, five. Unfortunately, yeah, five. Okay, I have a small one on my ankle. Right, outside. I would say about 1 inch across and 1 inch tall. I have a second one on the back of my shoulder blade. I actually have one on the right and left. Yes. I'd say about probably 3 inches across, but about 2 to 3 inches tall. On the inside of my arm, on my bicep. Yes, right. This one is about an inch tall, and I would say, let's see, maybe 4 inches long. Oh gosh, I'm trying to think of which ones I said. One, two, three, four, five. I have a sixth one. I only have six, but it's on the left rib cage, but covered up by a bathing suit. Let me think. I have the my ankle. I have. Oh, that's right. I have one on my. I have one on the top of my shoulder, like close to my neck, but not on my neck at all. On the right. About 2 inches long and probably like a half an inch wide. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is. I do not. I do. Yes, ma'am. I honestly I feel like it would help me because it's such a large company and I'd be working with so many different people. I'd be able to become more professional talking in front of people and explaining things, which would tie into the attractions role that is on my list of things I want to do. And I feel like after graduation, I want to be possibly an animal keeper or a researcher. And the networking that I would get through Disney World would give me that opportunity because if I met someone and say they didn't know someone, they would know someone that knew someone that could possibly open a door for me. And it's a lot of networking, and I feel like it would be a really great opportunity for me. Oh, oh gosh, we well, I work at Food Line, which is a grocery store. Honestly, I think our busiest day was probably, or is usually always, Christmas Eve. So it's pretty hectic in there. We usually try to have every register staffed with someone. Sometimes it doesn't work like that. People call out and things like that. So it's really hard. Everyone's in there getting like last minute things, and we don't have everything in. People are complaining. We're like apologizing to them and things like that. So we just have to. I just have to stay calm and get through my lines and make sure if anyone needs help that I can help them in any way I can. And it's it's really hard at first, but like once we get going and the more people that are on register with us, we end up being fine and stay calm the whole time. That's like my main thing. I am comfortable with that. Yes, at the zoo, I was working outside and inside and all types of different weather, so I'm very comfortable with that. I would adjust them, like if they're children and they had maybe something that had their name on them, I would address them by their name. And I would ask everyone if they were having, say, magical days, because it's all about the magic. And I would compliment them. Um, I'd make sure that everything that I could do for them, or everything that could be done I could do for them. I would wish them maybe like happy anniversary or happy birthday if they had like a button on. And I would want them to leave with a smile. I I feel as though I'm very good at remaining calm. I've been in a lot of emergency situations. I just take a deep breath, assess the situation. I evacuate people if I need to be, or if it's needed. I make sure everyone is okay, and then I would look to supervisors to see what would happen next. But I definitely just I feel like I'm really good at remaining calm. Correct. Yes, ma'am. Oh, definitely. Yeah, I have no problem with that at all. I feel as though I'm very good at presenting in front of large groups. Oftentimes, like when I was working at the zoo, I had to explain to large groups of people and birthday parties certain animals, take them on tours and things like that. And also in my peer education group here on campus at school, we put on a lot of different programs, and I present as many as I can because I feel like it's first of all it's a really great confidence booster. Um, it gives me a lot of practice for in the future. So I have no problem speaking in front of large groups at all. Yeah, I would definitely be comfortable with that. I feel like I'm a really fast learner, so it's something that I could catch on to quick, and I'm very good about making sure everyone is safe. I do have experience taking pictures, yes, ma'am. Well, on actually high school, I guess not so much more recent anymore, but in high school, we had a photography class and we took a lot of pictures there. And I try to take pictures on my own as well, just of like outsides and things like that. Yeah, of course, definitely. I would just let them know that, say it was, I don't know, Donald Duck or something. I would just let him know that he had to go on a date with Daisy or something and that he would be back soon. And just let them know that he can't wait to meet them so they wouldn't be so upset. I actually have not. I have not. I was thinking about that while I was like going over some of the roles, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have put costuming because I don't have too much experience in that. I think my top two that I feel as though I'm more qualified for would be merchandising, most definitely. Being working at Food Lion and also attractions because of my experience at the zoo and at school. Yes, I am. Okay, sounds great. Okay. Okay. The classes schedule or how the classes work. Is it mandatory that you take classes? And if it, even if it's not, just how do the classes run, like price wise? Okay. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much. Have you actually ever done the Disney College program? Oh wow, that's awesome. Well, congratulations on that. I think that's it. Thank you. Thank you. You too, Christy. Bye bye. Oh my gosh, that was nerve wracking. I'm hot.